Ladies and gentlemen, it has finally arrived. Dead Island Hella Edition for PlayStation 4. I finally got it. So welcome back everybody to another brand new video on not my main channel, but now my new kind of passion project channel called Catman Reviews. Now I just want to clarify straight off the bat that unboxing and stuff like that is probably going to be kind of a bit of a rare kind of sight on the channel itself. I don't really plan on doing many unboxing review kind of videos, just in this specific instance in case I thought it'd be quite interesting or quite cool, considering this is something new that I got and I'm kind of geeking out about it and I really want to know what's inside, and I kind of wanted to show it off to everybody and let everybody see what's inside and let them make up their minds if they want to get one of these as well. But more often than not, just to clarify, you're most likely going to see actual game reviews as opposed to unboxing reviews or item reviews. But today we're going to be covering everything you get in the Dead Island 2 Hella Edition actual case, or Hella Edition thing, box. This thing right here. Now, for those of you that don't already know, the Dead Island 2 Hella Edition is basically, in a nutshell, the Dead Island 2 Collector's Edition of the game. It includes some things or some items that you cannot get without getting this version of the game, or this actual, I guess, collection thing right here. I've just kind of fully realized I keep holding it up like this, and it's kind of a little bit odd. I don't want to seem like I'm kind of trying to gloat it. I'm really chuffed I got it. I literally haven't opened it. As you can see, it's still all wrapped up and all lovely and clean and brand new. It just got delivered, so I was like, I'm gonna bring it around to my office and start making a little review on it. But yeah, anyway, basically in a nutshell, if you don't already know, there is actually 4 different versions of Dead Island 2 that you can purchase and buy from the store. You've got Dead Island Standard Edition, Dead Island Deluxe Edition, Dead Island Gold Edition, and of course Dead Island Hella Edition. Now it becomes a little bit confusing considering there is actually other versions of Dead Island 2 which are also basically the exact same ones that I just mentioned. However, they have different names. For example, Dead Island Gold Edition can actually be called Dead Island Pulp Edition, which is kind of strange. And Dead Island, I believe as the Deluxe Edition, is Dead Island Day 1 Edition. It's a little bit confusing, but those 4 initial versions I just told you about are the ones that you really want to keep a bit of an eye on, and those are the main ones of the game that you're probably going to end up purchasing. In the Hell Edition, if you're willing to pay $100, which in and of itself is a bit pricey, but hey ho, you get the steelbook case with the game inside of it, of course, the Venice Beach travel map, 6-player tarot cards, 2 pin badges, 1 patch, the expansion pass, the pulp weapons pack, and the golden weapons pack. So really it's a matter of opinion on which one you would rather get or which one you prefer to get. I'd love to know in the comment section, by the way, regardless which version you end up getting of the game. I know a couple friends of mine have got the gold edition, a couple friends have just got the standard edition, but for me, I really badly wanted to get this one, and thankfully it came, although I had to get it ordered because the store game, which is the store that you buy it from the United Kingdom, or that I buy it from the United Kingdom, didn't actually have any PlayStation 4 versions in stock, and there was no PlayStation 4 versions at all anywhere in the city where I live or outside of the city itself. Even though I was willing to travel, there was none at all apparently. So after waiting for 3 days, I finally got my hands on this. Of course, it just got delivered today, and it looks honestly just fantastic, as you can see right here. It's obviously all wrapped up as you'd imagine it would be, of course, and on the back it has some pretty darn cool little things, of course. Now I'll try and read them out, of course, in general, but you can see them right here. In a nutshell, I'll give it a bit of a read the best I can. It says, "See you in Hella. A deadly virus is spreading across Los Angeles, turning its inhabitants into zombies. Bitten but more than just immune. Uncover the truth behind the outbreak. Survive." And it's, I believe, I know, evacuate, I'm not entirely sure here because you've got like a little symbol that's going to be stamped over it. Survive, evacuate, excuse me, and become the ultimate zombie slayer. Then it goes on from there by saying, discover a pulp adventure across iconic LA locations. And this is kind of the information you would see just generally speaking on the back of the actual normal box, but obviously they've printed it on the back of this, so hey ho. It goes across from there saying new weapons to slay, or new ways to slay, excuse me. Slay countless foes in exquisitely bloody detail. And then finally, co-op zombies hunting, or co-op zombie hunting. Over the top co-op mode for up to 3 players. And it obviously has the inclusion, of course, of what's inside of it, which we obviously just covered. So yeah, but without further ado, let's give it a little bit of an open and unwrap this bad boy, because I'm really excited to see this, I can't lie. Alright, well, this is it right here right now. As you can see, I didn't know how it was going to come out, but as you see, you go like this. Apparently you slide it down. Can you slide up the way? You can slide up the way as well. I mean, I don't know which way would look better on camera to take it out. I'm going to slide it up the way, but as you can see, here's how it looks right here. And honestly, oh, what? Okay, hold on a second. This is, wait, what? How have they designed? Sorry about this, excuse me. So apparently you have to slide it down like this, take it off like so, and then the box itself obviously opens like this. It actually looks really damn cool, I can't lie. As you can see, it's got like the number 2, of course, in the back, little skull with Dead Island 2, DI2, and then obviously on the front, of course, it's just got the skull with like the palm trees and stuff like that. Now, I believe the box opens this way. It's like a little drawer. You kind of pull it out, which is actually really cool, honestly. And there we are. All right, that's cool. I was kind of intrigued when buying this, actually how the game came, if the game just came in its generic box or if it came in the steelbook, which I kind of hoped it came in its initial box with this, but like I kind of get why it didn't. Of course, it would be a bit of a waste considering you still have the steel cover. But this looks just awesome. As you guys can see here, it's got the Dead Island 2 little pins, and my god, they look just incredible. As you can see, a little cherry and the little shark itself, the little surfer shark, which looks just fantastic. We also have, of course, this right here, which, what actually is this? I'm not too sure. I'm going to presume this is the cards, I'm going to guess, that were in here. I think there was 5 meant to be. Not entirely sure. Oh, I think it is. I think it is. Let me see. What is this? No clue what this thing is here. It just says Infernal. Not too sure what this is meant to be. Don't know if anybody here can tell me if they know what this is. I've literally got no clue. But we've got actually 5 cards right here, which are pretty darn cool, honestly. They're a bit, like, listen to this. Yeah, they're a bit stuck together. They're a bit kind of super glued together, but a weird tinge as well coming off them, but my god, they look awesome. So yeah, strength, it's all the characters for the game, obviously. The Emperor, yeah, strength, the Emperor, and I'm going to show you guys these in just a second. I'm just trying to take these off without damaging them. I really don't want to damage any of the stuff I've got here, because I want to keep this, hopefully to pass it on to my grandkids, of course, you know, because they're going to value this so much. Grandpa's amazing Dead Island 2 Deluxe Edition, whatever it was thing. Well, not Deluxe Edition, Collector's Edition. So yeah, we have the cards here. We've got, first of all, the Lovers, which is this one right here, of course, which looks incredibly badass, obviously. I don't know how this looks on camera, but it looks just incredible. Then we've got, and this actually numbered as well in the Roman numerals, but I'm not great with them, so I do apologize. Wheel of Fortune, of course, this right here, which looks just fantastic. Again, I'm so sorry about the really rather poor quality. Then we've got Strength, which is this right here, of course, another character. It's just all the characters, all 6 of them, which looks just awesome, I can't lie. I really thought it wasn't going to be all 6, but apparently it is. We've got the Hermit, of course, which was the character that I was tempted to pick, but I didn't end up going because someone said it looks like, I forget his name, the rainbow-haired rapper. You probably know who I'm talking about. The Tower, which is our main man, the Firefighter, whom I think my buddy Hilo ended up going, I'm not entirely sure. It looks pretty darn badass. And then, of course, the Emperor, which is a character I ended up going, because he's just awesome. Jay, I'm pretty sure his name is. Very cool character. So these are cool. Little cards are awesome. I'm going to put them back in a little box thing. They're a little, like, card keeper kind of thing, because I want to keep them safe, obviously. And I want to make sure I don't let them get damaged, because knowing me and how stupid I am, I probably will end up getting them damaged by just leaving them out in general. So yeah, we're going to put it away like that. This is the little case from looks right here. It's just a little envelope, but it looks awesome. Going from there, as you can see, it's actually quite cool. The box itself actually has like a little compartment. As you can see, you can maybe see like the line there. In the actual, I forgot what the name of the actual material is itself, styrofoam or whatever it is. I don't think it's called styrofoam, but it might be. That basically holds all of this in place. So you could have this standing up. I believe that's the whole kind of point. You could have this kind of like that on your desk kind of thing standing up, but I don't really feel like many of us probably would do that. At least I wouldn't. We then got, of course, your guide to Venice Beach, which looks just awesome. I'm going to presume this is like the little kind of poster thing. I will open this up last because it's going to be probably a rather large poster, so I'm going to open this up last. And then the actual steel back or steel case cover. Yo, this looks incredible, man. Look at this. This looks actually hella sweet. You can hear it. It's obviously, you know, steel case cover, of course. Got the 2 on the side there. You can see it here, of course, the character. It looks awesome, honestly. With some of the zombies, of course, behind. Let me open this up carefully. Oh my god. Luckily opened it up very carefully because there is a pin, or there's a pin. There's all my redeemable things in the back, of course. I'm gonna, first of all, before I show you all this, kind of take these out. I really don't want you all to be able to claim my stuff, although this video hopefully be out before that. So yeah, this is it right here, the inside of the case. It looks just fantastic. It actually looks amazing. As you can see, this is the part where all the actual redeemable things would be. Again, I'm not going to show you these because, you know, you don't need to see these, but it's basically in a nutshell for all the additional expansions and all the other packs and stuff like that. But this thing looks just amazing, I gotta say, honestly. I'm super glad I ended up getting this. It was a shame it took me a couple days to get it because I had to order mines, and, you know, inherently once I ordered it, I had to wait for it to come, which was a bit of a bummer, but it is definitely worth it. Just checking the case here because the case seemed like it was a slight bit jittered there, but it's okay. As you guys can see, it all looks fantastic. And yeah, last but not least, let's check out the poster itself. I do apologize if it feels like I'm kind of trying to rush through this. I'm not. I'm kind of like a kid at Christmas, man. Like, see, honestly, at Christmas, like, my parents used to have to make sure they've got all the wrapping paper all set out and stuff like that, make sure they've got everything double wrapped, so it takes me at least a good minute to open up my presents, because if it didn't, they would just, the presents would be gone. You know what I'm saying? I'd be opening them and just getting to play with them when I was a kid right away, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to be well wrapped or I'll sign up with opening it in seconds, but there we go. We're going to slide this bad boy out right here. Let's open this up. Shall we stand up? I think we should probably stand up, try this out. So yeah, let's have a little test here, see how this thing looks. It is going to be rather large, so apologies in advance for that. Let me go here like this. Oh, it's well, it's not that large. It's not as large as I thought it would be. Yeah, okay, there we go. So this is the poster right here. Los Angeles, as you can see right now, of course, is how it looks. As you can see, there's all the locations. Bel Air, which is where you first begin in the game, of course, if you don't know. The Hampton Hotel, which is where I've just got to in the game, and all these other places I've actually not been to yet in the game, so this is slightly spoilers. And then on the back, of course, we've got some other stuff here. I actually don't know what I meant to say about this. Is this upside down? Weirdly enough, it's not upside down. It's just some parts of it obviously are meant to be folded. So like this part here meant to be folded like that kind of thing. You can't really see everything that's here. Let me pull my chair back across so I can kind of explain what is on here. But inherently, it just shows me a map of the Venice beach, which has restrooms, food and drink outlets, which is what's at the top right hand corner up here. First aids, bus terminals, ATM. It's kind of cool because I guess it kind of tells you where to find these certain things, like where you're going to find foods and other little things, of course. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually collect this, but it's still pretty cool. As you can see, there's like little things here that says like alive up here on the Coast Guard, a lifeguard tower, I believe, BBQ. Let me see, there's like different sections, of course, for the beach, of the beach, of course, volleyball. What are they hiding? And then it says keep red rum closed. I'm sure somebody who has actually played the game more than I have, and there's a part for loot down here, of course, like right there. Maybe they'll know this better than I do. It's really cool because it genuinely looks like someone scribbled on the map that you'd find at like a travel area or something like that. They've grabbed it and just scribbled on it, and like this has been the end result and the outcome of it, of course. But it looks awesome. Your guide to Venice Beach, which is hella damn cool. So yeah, I am extremely chuffed with this, although it took quite a little while for it to come, and unfortunately it was a bit of a wait. Super happy with this. So yeah, for me, I've got to say, yeah, if you can get this, obviously if you've already got Dead Island 2, I'd say it's not really worth it, of course, but if you're considering getting Dead Island 2 and you play Dead Island 1 and Riptide, I'm going to actually make a proper review for Dead Island 2, the game itself, on this channel at some point soon, so stay tuned for that. It'll be like a sequel, I guess, to this video to some extent. But the game itself, straight off the bat, from my first initial impressions, which was like the first 4 hours of gameplay, has been incredible, and I'd highly recommend anybody who enjoyed Dead Island 1 or Riptide. I didn't even play Riptide, I only played Dead Island 1 all the way through. You get this game, and it's incredible. And if you have the money for it, get the steel back case, of course, of the Hell Edition, because it's worth it, in my opinion, honestly. I believe it is maybe even also just a PlayStation exclusive. I'm not entirely sure, because I'm not actually seeing in the shop or in any stores an Xbox One or Xbox Series S version of the Hell Edition like this. It was only PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Somebody could easily correct me if I'm wrong there. I'm not entirely sure. That was just from my actual own experience, but that's how it seemed. Now, one last thing I wanted to show off, obviously, before I ended, because this was something that I grabbed, not really for this review, it's just something in general, was this little bad boy right here. An awesome little plush that I grabbed. As you can see, it's got the Dead Island thing right here, Dead Island 2, and it says, obviously, Carver the Shark, 12-inch plushie. But yeah, Carver the Shark. If you don't know, you could get the Pulp edition, I think it was, and you get like a little figurine that came with it if you bought it from exclusively Game, the store. But this didn't come with it. This was like £22 or £23 exactly, I believe it was. And I can't lie, it's an awesome little thing. I just want to show it off here. Awesome little plush, another little thing with all this Dead Island memorabilia or cool shit. I'm going to be sure to use it and have it just chill in my room and stuff. It's like part of my cool gamer kind of collection, I guess, so to speak. So yeah, I want to just say thank you all so much for watching this little review. Again, I'd highly recommend getting the Hell Edition if you can. But if you already have Dead Island 2, I wouldn't say it's worth it, respectfully. If you had Dead Island 2 Gold Edition especially as well, I mean, you're really only getting a small little bonus, like the steel, steel case, of course, and stuff like that, which if that's worth it for you, fair enough. But if it's not, I really wouldn't recommend getting it in that regard. I mean, if you don't have Dead Island 2 yet, definitely get this. But if you have Dead Island, even the Standard Edition or Deluxe or Gold, I wouldn't say this is entirely necessary, unless you really want it, of course. But yeah. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching this review. This is my first real proper review on Catman reviews, so hopefully everybody went to enjoy it to some extent. Let me know your thoughts and feelings and opinions on it. Once again, I promise proper game reviews will be coming in the future, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that, and they'll hopefully be coming out hella soon. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to drop a like if you haven't already, and subscribe, of course, as well. Leave a comment, let me know if you're going to get Dead Island 2, or if you've already got it, and which version or edition of the game you've got. And yeah, peeps, I'll see y'all in the next game review, or the next review. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Also, real quick, before the video itself ends, I wanted to give a bit of a shout out here to my good friend Helo Souls, or Gabe. He was actually the guy who pretty much put in like half the money to get this game, or to get this actual, I guess, deluxe edition, of course, the Hella edition. He's a good friend of mine and a fellow content creator and YouTuber. His channel will be linked down below. Please go check him out. He's actually been streaming my first actual playthrough of me playing the game was with him. Like we played it together, of course. So go check him out. He's a great guy, and thank you once again to him, of course, for helping me kind of pay for this. He was literally the person who donated for me to get the game itself, and then in general I ended up just coughing up the rest of the money to get the deluxe edition, or like the collector's edition, because I really wanted it. But thank you to him, because it was incredibly generous. So please be sure to check him out if you can, and thanks once again for watching.